I just start. Well, I got a package in today, and from the States. And it's 2 a.m. I'm only in the door from work. And in this package was a knife from a maker called BK7. Sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, brother, but he's a knife customizer. Owns a company called Etch. And what Blake does, I think, is very interesting. Blake pimps out or tricks out. I'm not triggering anybody, but he customizes everyman knives, common man knives, old hickories, cold steels, hunting fishes, spider cows. You know, it's a nice niche, because the problem at the moment I find is that every other week there's a knife coming out from a big custom knife maker, and that's cool. You know, that's cool. You got the Kristaner series with LT Ray knives and Bark River. You have Peter Collar's knife. You have the Mantis Sospis. All these great knives and these great collaborations from great makers. But sadly, not everyone's budget, and not everyone has $300 plus to spend on a knife, or $400 to spend on a knife. So what Blake does is I feel a need in the market, or I feel there's space in the market for what Blake does. So in this package was a knife that's very dear to me, a very common man knife. I'll just show the sheet there. I mean, I think anyone that's even semi in the knife world or interested in knives know what that is. Now I'm a knife collector. I've got expensive knives and custom knives, but I was very interested in Blake's work when I seen a spider coat he done, and my God, was it nice. It was very nice, handled and polished, but the price is what got me. I was almost in shock with how cheap it is. So when I say to you, know, when you go to buy these knives, you're looking at, you know, say take your Bark Rivers or your Jack Lowers, or you're looking at mosaic pins, you're looking at custom blade finishes, you're looking at exotic handles, you're looking at liners, all this stuff that would be left out of it. I mean, take the standard BK7 for example. Tried and tested and true, great knife, but it's a big chunk of steel with a couple of bits of plastic whacked on it, and the sheath doesn't leave much to be desired. The fit and finish doesn't leave much to be desired, but it does what it does at an affordable price. But you know, sometimes you just want a little something nicer, something like that. Now, I have to say that is one very cool BK7. Acid etched, shockwood handles, polished, with liners, mosaic pins. Not just one type, but two types of mosaic pins. A stunning bit of customization. Razor sharp. Razor sharp. As I was saying, Blake fills a great market, because the best part about this, the best part about this is the mosaic pins, the shockwood, the finish blade, the polishing, all these little attentions that he does, and the fit and finish is excellent, absolutely excellent. I was blown away when it came in the door. Like, I don't make many YouTube videos, but this is another one that deserved a good look. For this blade, now, Blake has a website, or a Facebook page called Etch that he runs with his wife, where she does cartography type work and he sells his knives. Now, most of the time what Blake will do is from what I've seen, is he'll have a big bunch of knives, and he'll trick them out. He'll put handles on them, the old hickories or whatever else, and he'll sell them off for what it costs, for whatever he charges for them. I don't know. They vary in price. But you can also send Blake your knife. You know what I mean? Your tried, your beloved. Maybe it's just a bit worn down. Maybe you want to just give the old girl some evening wear. But for this, now, this might seem odd to the American people. I'm based in Ireland anyway, and for me to get my hands on a BK7 delivered to my door is about $110. That's your bog standard BK7 with the horrible nylon sheath and the Grivex or special plastic handles that they're calling them. But for me to get this from Blake Whetson was $120. $120. I mean, you won't get more knife for your money than that. So you got your BK7. We all know they're indestructible, tried and tested. Take a licking and keep on kicking, but then you just throw an extra $50, $60, $80 into the pot and you got yourself a one-of-a-kind BK7. So like I was saying, like, you can have an old cold steel that you've been carrying on your hip. There's an awful lot of guys out there that believe that one knife does all the job, and that's great. You know, don't I would never poo-poo anybody like that. You know, I'm a collector. I like collecting them, but I can see how Blake's work. If you've got say the likes of a GNS, you know, I mean, you got a GNS for your birthday, or your wife got you one as a present, or you just bought one because you like the knife, and that's it. That's all the knife you need. You're like, that's okay. You know, my GNS does everything, and they're a fantastic knife. I have too. But you want something a little more special. Send it into Blake. Tell him your specifics. He'll send you back a one-of-a-kind fantastic blade at a fantastic price, in my opinion. Just look at that. So I don't know if Blake will see this, but I'm absolutely blown away. As far as I know, this is his first knife he sent across the pond. Besides the fact that the fit and finish on this is just outstanding. A little heavier because the scales are a little heavier, but no one's going to complain about a weighty BK7. But customer service out the door. Can't complain. He had it boxed up, shipped off, no problem. So if you get a chance to check out Etch, which is Blake's website, have a look at his knives. The great thing about him is he's always got knives on stock. He's always rolling out knives. He's always doing special deals. You don't have to send him your knife. He's always got a bunch, or from what I've seen, he's always got a bunch of old hickories lying about the place, or other knives like that. And he's a fantastic and very underrated American maker, or American customizer. I don't know what category Blake would put himself into, but check out his page anyway. And, you know, just I'm gonna go play with this bad boy a little more. Like I said, for the money. If you're even remotely interested in knives, you know that these things, mosaics, liners, polishes, blade finishes, are on knives that are 2-3 times what this is. So go check him out. Blake Whetson at Etch. Cheers for watching.